Did you know that being exposed to certain substances when drinking coffee might increase the risk of developing cancer and dementia? Even the coffee you drink every day has both the greatest and the worst food matches for preventing many diseases, including cancer and dementia. In this video, I will discuss some meals that are the very worst complements to coffee, as well as some foods that are the ideal complements to coffee. The coffee that we drink twice or 3 times a day is loaded with health advantages, not only for the prevention of diabetes and dementia, but also for the prevention of cancer and illnesses related to the cardiovascular system. The stimulating action of coffee also contributes to the vitality and energy that we experience in our everyday lives. The enticing and opulent scent of coffee stimulates the creation of dopamine, which in turn improves mood and may even be beneficial in the treatment of depression. Now, did you know that? When combined with some meals, coffee, despite the fact that it is good, can be damaging to one's health. Now that we have that out of the way, let's discuss the 3 food combinations that are the worst for preventing cancer and dementia, as well as the 3 food combinations that are the best for fostering a healthy life extension. To begin, beverages that are shockingly sweet, such as vanilla lattes, are the worst option to combine with your coffee. I'm sure that after a meal, a good number of you will reach for one of these sweetened coffee beverages, right? If you look at what is contained in them, you will discover that in addition to the coffee, there is a significant quantity of sugar, powdered creamers, and other artificial ingredients. Aside from the fact that the coffee granules are fresh, the most significant problem is the enormous amount of sugar that is there. If you are aware that sugar is not good for you, then you may be wondering why sugary coffee drinks are more detrimental to your health instead of other beverages. The primary reason for this is that you consume them after you have eaten. Imagine the following. Following a meal that has already provided you with an adequate amount of carbohydrates and sugar, which has caused your blood sugar to rise, you then proceed to have a coffee beverage that is loaded with sugar. This is exactly what happens. It causes your insulin resistance to increase and leaves additional sugar floating around in your system. The remaining sugar in the blood functions as glycotoxins, which can lead to inflammation in the arteries of your body, which in turn can cause cancer. It is capable of causing fatty liver disease if it is transported to the liver. When it enters the brain, it has the potential to reduce the size of the hippocampus, which is important for memory, so causing dementia and diminishing the size of the brain. Furthermore, an increase in insulin resistance is a direct contributing factor in the development of metabolic syndromes such as diabetes, obesity, high blood pressure, and others. What type of coffee is best for you? The solution is an Americano that has been filtered or brewed, as well as espresso that is created from beans that have been freshly roasted, and it does not contain any additional sugar. You may eliminate the sugar and calories that are associated with sweet coffee beverages by selecting this type of coffee. This allows you to preserve only the positive aspects of coffee. It is quite beneficial to your health to consume 2 or 3 cups of high-quality coffee on a daily basis. For those individuals who occasionally add syrup to their coffee, it is important to keep in mind that liquid fructose or corn syrup, which is commonly referred to as syrup, is much more detrimental to your health than sugar, and therefore you should avoid using it. What should you eat or drink with your coffee? Cinnamon, which is ranked among the top 3 spices in the world, is the secret ingredient in a miraculously effective method for maximizing the advantages of coffee and drinking it like a tonic product. Did you know that coffee is great for the health of your heart? Recent research that was presented at the European Society of Cardiology demonstrated that drinking 3 cups of coffee on a daily basis can significantly lower the risk of cardiovascular illnesses and stroke by as much as 60%. You might be wondering why that is the case. The reason behind this is because coffee has a high concentration of polyphenol, which are antioxidants. Surprisingly, the quantity of polyphenol found in coffee is 3 times more than that found in green tea and 9 times higher than that found in black tea. Not only do these components help to strengthen the blood vessels and cleanse the blood, but they also help to lessen the levels of inflammation that are present inside the vessels. In addition, cinnamon is loaded with polyphenol, which are believed to be wonderful antioxidants. As a result of their combination, coffee and cinnamon produce an extraordinary synergy. It is interesting to note that the polyphenol included in cinnamon have the ability to assist in large blood vessels and nourish joints. As the temperature continues to drop, many people are experiencing numbness and swelling in their hands and feet. Combining coffee and cinnamon can help improve blood circulation, which can help alleviate these symptoms. Medication is actually the second worst thing that can be paired with coffee. This encompasses not only dietary supplements but also any prescription medications that you could be using at the moment. Do any of you believe that the caffeine in coffee, which speeds up the metabolism, may perhaps make your medication function more quickly? Alternatively, do you drink coffee with your post-meal vitamins for optimal results? Taking the medication in this manner not only renders it useless, but also has the potential to create major health problems. Having a cup of coffee while you're feeling weary might temporarily prevent you from falling asleep and improve your ability to concentrate, right? Caffeine, which is included in coffee, is responsible for stimulating blood circulation, which in turn wakes you up and provides you with a surge of energy throughout the day. Despite the fact that this is wonderful on its own, it is quite dangerous to combine it with medicine. Supplements are loaded with beneficial substances such as vitamins B, C, and D, as well as minerals from the likes of iron. Caffeine, which is found in coffee, has the ability to prevent these components from being absorbed in the stomach, rendering them ineffective. Not only might that, but combining coffee with prescription medications result in even more serious complications. When taken with coffee, common drugs such as aspirin and stomach medicine can cause an increase in the amount of acid produced by the stomach and cause significant discomfort. It is possible that this might result in major complications such as ulcers, perforations, and stomach spasms. Caffeine, which already has a stimulating impact, can cause your heart to beat and your blood pressure to jump, which can lead to emergencies such as arrhythmias and brain hemorrhages. Additionally, many medications, such as those used to treat colds and coughs, already have a stimulating effect. The diuretic action of coffee might also cause your kidneys to become overworked if you are already taking diuretics for diseases such as high blood pressure. In my opinion, milk is the ideal meal to mix with coffee. Adding milk to your coffee in order to make lattes or cappuccinos is something that a lot of you like doing, right? In addition to reducing the bitterness and acidity of coffee, which results in a smoother and creamier beverage, the addition of milk also increases the health advantages of these beverages. When you drink coffee, do you find that you have a tendency to go to the toilet more frequently? Coffee has a diuretic effect, which means that it helps with metabolism and blood circulation, which in turn speeds up the removal of waste from your body. This is the reason why coffee is found in coffee. This has the potential to be beneficial, but it also presents a significant challenge. Expulsion of calcium from your body is a potential side effect of caffeine use. Since this is the case, coffee is frequently referred to as a calcium thief. In addition to this, caffeine has the potential to impede the body's ability to absorb calcium. By combining coffee with milk, this is the greatest source of calcium. In spite of the fact that caffeine is known to wash calcium out of the body, the abundant calcium found in milk means that you can consume coffee without any concerns. In addition, the bitter and acidic flavor of coffee has the potential to make the stomach produce more acid. As a result of its ability to neutralize acidity and provide a protective barrier in the stomach, milk is an especially good option. Additionally, the addition of protein ensures that the nutritional content of your coffee is balanced, which is why milk and coffee are the ideal combination. My recommendation for the greatest combination to go with coffee is nuts. Are you aware that coffee is beneficial to the health of the brain and can help prevent dementia? Indeed, it is the case. Caffeine, which is found in 2 or 3 cups of coffee each day, is responsible for preventing the production of tau proteins, which are known to be associated with dementia. Additionally, the antioxidants included in coffee protect and possibly assist in the regeneration of nerve cells in the brain. As a result, coffee has the potential to improve cognitive capacities and memory, and it is also an excellent preventative measure against Alzheimer's disease, Parkinson's disease, and dementia. When you combine nuts with your coffee, you create a chemistry that is very remarkable. Have you heard that our brain consumes around 20% of the total energy that our body produces? Therefore, it is of the utmost importance to provide our brain with the appropriate nutrition. In addition to being rich in a variety of nutrients, nuts such as peanuts, walnuts, and almonds are also rich in unsaturated fatty acids, which are known to stimulate brain cells activity. Remember that this not only improves your memory, but it also removes lipids that have become lodged in your blood vessels, therefore clearing them out. For this reason, improved blood flow implies that your brain receives more oxygen. It is important to take care of your health and to keep in mind that even minor adjustments to your diet may result in big benefits into your life. You are going to be very careful about your health.